Welcome to Tommy's Reptiles, a channel dedicated to all things reptiles, where I create content showing my pet reptiles, reptiles in the wild, and my reptile DIY projects. What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm currently standing in my outdoor monitor lizard enclosure that I've been building for the past few weeks for my quince monitor Walter. In today's video, we're going to try to get some more progress on the build and get closer to the final product. Why is it taking so long, you might ask? Well, one, I'm only working on it for a few hours every Friday, and two, I'm taking my time on it to make sure it's as good as I could possibly make it. I'm guessing at the rate that I've been building this, I'm going to be finished with it within 2 to 3 weeks, so please bear with me. I'm doing my best. I just want to make sure everything, like I said, is as good as I can get it. You know, we have to make this thing fully escape proof because you guys know monitor lizards are master escape artists. Check out my outdoor Dalmatian enclosure. Good boy, Pongo. Good boy. Who's a good boy? What are you doing in here, buddy? And before we get started, I gotta swap this hat out. Gotta keep my head and ears and everything protected from the sun with this bad boy. Might look a little dorky, but it does the trick. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do in today's video is something that I realized like a couple days ago that I need to do. So in order for me to put the door on here and have it be perfectly flush, I actually have to put some 2x4s right up here. So this 2x4 will come right down and meet that one down there. That way everything will be perfectly flush. And also doing that, when I put the staples on, it'll be a completely flat surface versus when I put the chicken wire on, you know, obviously I could staple it into here, but what would happen when I get to the beams, you know? It would kind of, everything has to be perfectly flat. So let's get started on that, and then after I do that part, I'll probably start with the door then. I want to really get the door done today, and if I have enough time, then I'll also probably put the chicken wire on the back and then add the universal rocks background, and that's what I want to get done today. I might get a little more done, I might get a little less done, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna start cutting and then adding the wood. All right, for the front side, we're just gonna go down the line and then screw these in so everything is perfectly flat and flush. And then we'll start on the door, and then I'll probably do this same step on the back side, have to do it on the sides also, but I might just do the front first, then the back, and possibly put the screen on, the universal rocks background, but we'll see. Let's keep moving. All right, we got that part done. Slap these puppies on, this one, the bottom sides and that side. And then now we're gonna focus on the door right here. Have hinges, we're gonna put the hinges on that side and just make a simple little door. It's got locks and everything, but we have a little afternoon shower, so I'm gonna run in real quick and take a little break, and we'll be right back. And since we're already taking a break due to the rain, why don't we go inside and feed my quince monitor Walter. All right guys, I'm gonna let Walter out. I'm gonna feed him half a hard-boiled egg and baby chick, frozen thawed. All right, here we go. There he goes. Come on, buddy. Woohoo! Give him a little stimulus, guys. Give him a little exercise. There he goes. Good grab, buddy. Come on in the camera, pal. Where you going? Go over this way. We got more food for you. You want to go back in your cage? Here you go. Let's eat it up here on his little perch. What a legend. Good job, buddy. All right, let's offer him that egg. There you go, bud. Watch my fingers, pal. There you go, bud. Get the egg white. Get the egg white. I'm not gonna give you the other part. The other part looks kind of bad. Here you go, bud. I'll just throw it up here. Good grab, buddy. What a good boy. Good boy, Walter. All right, that's it for you today, pal. Good boy. How was that, buddy? How do you feel? All right, bud, I gotta go keep working on your enclosure, pal. All right, I'm gonna measure the dimensions of the door and then start cutting the pieces and screwing them together, and then we're gonna get the hinges and slap the door on. I got half of the door cut out. I think I'm just going to kind of put it together while it's in the frame so I know it fits perfectly. So I'm gonna start screwing the door together, and hopefully that works. I've never built a door this way before. I forgot what I did on this one, but I want this one to be perfectly flat and flush just like the rest of the enclosure. So let's start getting this thing put together. Actually, before I do the door, I'm gonna cut this long 10-foot piece to fit perfectly in between the top right here. So when I go over the top and staple in the chicken wire, we'll have something to staple it to, because the chicken wire is 4 feet and I think this frame is a little wider than that, but yeah, so we'll get that going right now. Okay, we got that cross beam so we can staple in the chicken wire on the top part. I'm gonna go around the back side right now and repeat the step where I added these to make everything flush, and I'm gonna try to get to some of the chicken wire also. So I'll just show you guys when that part's done, because you've already seen me do it here. I'm just gonna do the same thing on the back side. All right, let's start on the door. I'm just gonna leave it in the frame while I start it, but I'm gonna use these little corner brackets that I got and connect the door together. All right, I got the door pretty much done. Not too bad. I'll add the locks and the door handle, and then that'll probably be it for today because it's getting dark. So yeah, I'll show you when that step is done. All right, so yeah, I'm not even gonna put the little latch locks on yet anyway. This is what we have so far. It looks like I didn't do a lot, but I actually did. I went around and doubled up on all of the wood around the border. So I added the 2x4s on each side of all sides, and then I had to cut the wood down there. That way when I staple the chicken wire, it's all flat surface, so that'll be perfect. I did pretty good on the door. You know, I'm not a real big construction guy or woodworker, but for a reptile guy, not bad. Not too bad at all. The key is just to make sure that the monitor won't be able to squeeze through any of the cracks in the door, which he will not be able to. So I'm actually kind of proud of this door, to be honest. Nice and snug. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching Tommy's Reptiles.